Today is Thursday, May 14th, 2020. I cannot believe we've made it all the way to Thursday. That means that we are almost done with yet another week of NTI, which I'm just so proud of all of you all. You all have been working really hard. Today we're going to continue going through our packets and just working on them together. Our very first task for today is to read the story and to complete the worksheet. If you go down a little lower, you will see this worksheet right here. It says Paul and his bad fall. So what I want you all to do is I want you all to read this story. I would love if you all could pause it and try to read it independently. And then you're going to answer these questions. If you look over here, it gives you some clues and some ideas of what to think about before you start answering the question. So you're going to need to answer who are some of the characters in the story. Remember, a character is who it is about, so who is in the story. Setting, your setting is where it takes place. So as you're reading, think about where they are. Are they outside? Are they inside? Is it cold? Is it sunny? Think of some characteristics of where they are to help us with the setting. And then last, got two more. We have a problem, so think about the problem that might be happening in our story. What are the characters struggling with? What is their problem? And then finally, what is the solution? So those are all things that I'm going to have you all think about as we are reading. You also will have to answer a few of these questions as well. It says to color a star for each time you read the story. It's really important to read things 3 times before you answer them. I know that Ms. Hedge has been having you all take your assessments independently on Fridays, reading through it. Make sure to read the passages 3 times. So this will help you all keep track of how often you're reading it so you can answer the questions your best. Read it once, color a star. Read it again. Think of some new details that maybe you didn't remember or notice the first time. Color it in. And then read it one more time just to make sure that we're really understanding what it is that we are reading. It's not a very big passage, so it shouldn't take you very long. I will also read it to you just for some friends who might need that help. But if you're independent and you can read that alone, I would love for you to give it a try. But what I also like to do before I start reading a passage is start looking at the questions. It's just a good skill to have. That way I will know what I need to answer by the time I'm done. So our questions are, 1, to underline all of the O words. So if you hear O or ah, to underline those. 2, why did Jan go for help? So, that sounds like we might know part of the problem by answering that question. 3, why do you think Dad was crawling? So think about why that happened in our story. And then last, if you were Jan, what would you have done? So turn on your ears really fast. I will read the passage to you really quickly. And I'll sit next to the speaker so you can hear it a little bit better. Like I said, if you're a friend who can do it independently, you can go ahead and pause and stop the video, and you don't have to listen to me. You can go ahead and read it independently by yourself and answer your questions, okay? All right. Paul and his bad fall. Last fall, Paul and his daughter Jan went for a walk at the ballpark. Paul tripped over a small rock and fell to the ground. He thought he could get up, but he was wrong. He could talk, but he could no longer walk. Jan decided to go for help. She found her brother Saul at the concession stand. Saul was putting salt on his burger and talking to Mom. "Help!" cried Jan. "Dad had an awful fall and can't get up." Mom, Jan, and Saul ran to Dad. Dad was trying to crawl. Mom and the kids carried Dad to the car and drove him to the hospital. Dad had to wear a cast for 3 months. So that was our little passage. After reading that a few times, you should be able to answer our questions. You also should be able to answer all of our story parts over here with character setting, problem, and solution. That is it for today. Don't forget that you do have grammar after this. If you need to go back and look at the grammar video that I uploaded on Monday, please do that. But other than that, that is it for reading today. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.